Okay, friends, I need to see good body basics and show me that you can be a good listener, please. Everyone is facing me. I need to see all eyes. Now let's go ahead and put on our thinking caps. Because I need you guys to think back a few math lessons. And I want you to think and remember when we were using our backpacks with our buddies at our tables. And then we were measuring with our connecting cubes. We were measuring the width, how wide something was, and we were measuring the height, how tall our backpacks were, and comparing them to our buddy's backpack. And then we also talked about the area, which one had more space on the back, the flat part that goes on your back, okay? Today we're going to be talking a little bit more about our backpacks and different ways to measure. And our learning goal for today is I can compare weight and capacity. Can you say that with me? I can compare weight and capacity. Very good. I know in the past with like science and a few other things, I need to see body basics, Oliver. Thank you. In the past, we have talked a little bit about weight. So raise your hand if you remember using a scale to compare the weight of things. I know we did that in science. I think we did it in a math lesson too. All right, go ahead and put hands down. So when we're talking about weight,
my mouth feels like
I need all eyes.
want the two.
I need all eyes. When we're talking about weight, you're talking about how heavy something is, okay? Raise your hand if you know what a scale is, or if you have one in your bathroom at your house. Some people have them, okay? Or when you go to the doctor, if you've stepped on the scale before and they say, okay, let's check your weight today when you go for a checkup. Very good, hands down. So when they're having you step on the scale, they're checking your weight. They want to see how heavy you are. And when they're checking your weight, they are checking it in a unit called pounds. They want to see how many pounds you weigh all together. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be seeing which backpack do we think weighs more. We're also going to be seeing how many books each backpack can hold and see which one has more capacity. Okay, so capacity is how much something can hold all together. So I would like Miss Lila, leader for the day, to come on up. So first I'm going to we have Miss Charlie's backpack and we also have Miss Quadacia's backpack. And I'm going to have Miss Lila hold both of them by the top rings that we hang on our hooks. And she is going to tell us which one she thinks is heavier. Okay, so you can go ahead, face them. All right, so this one is Miss Quadacia's and then this one is Miss Charlie's. What do you think? Which one do you think weighs more? Or which one do you think is heavier?
Charlie's.
You think it's Charlie's? And why do you think that?
Because the one that's holding Charlie's is down, but the one that I was holding Quadacia's with is up.
So it's easier to hold Quadacia's up, so it's lighter. That means Charlie's you think is heavier because it's harder for you to hold up. Very good. All right, I'd like another friend to come up and try it out. Noah G, why don't you come up?
Well, I'm pretty sure this one is heavier just looking at it.
Okay, well let's try it out because just by looking we won't be able to tell. So go ahead and put in your hands. Let's face our friends. So we have Quadacia's backpack and we have Charlie's backpack. Which one do you think feels heavier?
Which one is?
Charlie's backpack. Why do you think it's heavier?
Well, because I can just feel all that weight it's inside of it.
So you think there's something inside of it that feels heavy?
Yeah, because all the stuffing is in it.
Very
That's
good.
heavy.
All right, thank you, sir. I will take those. So one way you can check for weight, it's not accurate, okay? So we don't have an exact number. We can put hands down for right now. If you have a scale and you were to put a backpack on top of the scale like the one you stand on at the doctor's office, it would give us a number in pounds, okay? And it would tell us exactly how much each one weighs. David, any body basics, please? All right, now we're going to see whose backpack can hold more books, okay? And I think I'd like Miss Lila to come back over, and she's going to help me out. So what we're going to do is we're going to first fill up Miss Charlie's backpack with some of our classroom books to see whose backpack can hold more or which one has a larger capacity. Okay, remember capacity means how much more something can hold. All right, so Miss Lila, from that first bin, I want you to count a few books. And Charlie already has a jacket and she has her folder. Okay, so there are a few things in here. I want you to count some books. So 3, 4, and then we can start putting them in the backpack. So we have 4 books so far. And you can hand them to me if you want. So 2, 3, and then we have, there's 4. There's one next to you. Yep. 5, 6, 7. You guys can count with me. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I think we can fit 2 more. 26, 27. So with Charlie's jacket and her folder that's already in there, we're going to stop right there, okay? We can fit about 27 comfortably without smashing the books. So now I want you to feel this, Lila. I want you to see how heavy it is. Is it heavy?
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy. So I want you guys to help me remember 27. That's how many books Charlie's backpack can hold. Now we're going to see what capacity Miss Quadacia's backpack can hold, or how many books we can fit in. All right, so Miss Lila's going to help me put some books in. Now, Quadacia's leader for the day tomorrow, so she already has the leader bag in here, and she also has her folder. So that takes up some space. So we're now going to see how many books we can fit in there with those things already in her backpack. All right, I want you guys to count with me again. Let's see what capacity Quadacia's backpack can hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, we can fit 2 more. 27. Oh, let's see if it'll fit. Hold on. 27. Okay, we can maybe try 1 more. Let's see if we can do it. 28. Okay, that's just enough books without squishing them in there. So we have 28 books in Quadacia's bag. How many did we have in Charlie's? 27, and how many were in here? 28. Okay, so now I want Lila to carefully hold Quadacia. See how heavy it is? Can you tell us, is it heavy? All right, so come stand over here now. And I want you to compare. And we'll have a few other friends come up. Which one do you think is heavier now? You think Quadacia's is heavier. So, just by saying that, with how many books we fit in, that tells us, without the extra stuff, Charlie's backpack was heavier. But Quadacia's backpack can hold more things. It has a larger capacity, okay? So we can fit more stuff in there, and the more we fit in there, the heavier it's going to get. All right, thank you, Miss Lila. You can have a seat. All right, let's go ahead. I'm looking for good body basics. Let's see, Miss Kai, come on up. All right, Kai, I want you to see which one you think is heavier. Which one do you think? Quadacia's? All right, so we have 2 for 2. We think Quadacious is heavier, possibly more capacity. All right, one more. Look for Good Body Basics, Grayson. Come on up. All right, careful because it's kind of heavy. All right, which one do you think is heavier? Quadacious. All right, so I think then with those 3 people, we can agree that Quadacious backpack can hold more, has a greater capacity. So that means it's going to weigh more now than Charlie's. But without the books, Charlie's backpack just happens to weigh more than Quadacious. Maybe it's the different material. Okay, so now you guys have learned about weight and comparing weight. We've talked about capacity. You have measured height and width, and we've talked about area. So you guys have done a lot of measuring practice now, being able to use your own backpacks, okay? With our next lesson, we're going to be practicing our dice roll addition, which we've used dot dice before. But in our next lesson, instead of dot dice, we're going to try to practice our dice roll addition with number dice, okay? And I have those over there, okay? Just for a quick preview of what we'll be doing next time. All right, I want you guys to give yourself a pat on the back because you did an awesome job of being good listeners. And your buddy.
I can't read so much.
All right. I want to see Good Body Basics. Show me that you're ready for Mrs. Muchler and for science. All righty.